Good morning. Welcome to Kundalini. I'm so happy to have you here, whether you're here with us live today or watching later on, watching the recording. Today, we're doing the Kriya for self-reliance. This came up at a really great time for me while I'm navigating some interesting dating stuff. And so this Kriya has really helped me to just stay grounded, stay centered. I like to use the phrase, it helps me stay in my feet because I'm not floating up, like floating away and like leaving my body while I'm going through these kind of ungrounding experiences. So this Kriya has been awesome for me this last week. I've genuinely wanted to do it every day where it's like, okay, I really don't want to miss this because I have been appreciating the benefits of it so much. So I trust that it's finding its way into your lives at the perfect time when it's going to support you in your journeys. Um, and the point of this Kriya is that it helps us to release fear because fear arises when we are reliant on anything other than our own highest, truest wisdom. So it helps to stimulate different areas of the body that hold on to fear, and it helps to invite in courage and just bring in that really protected energy of being so fully reliant on ourselves and knowing that we have everything that we need inside of us. So, very excited to share all of it with you. Just a couple of quick basics. If you are new to Kundalini, please pause the video here and do a complete rundown of all the details, but everybody here is seasoned, so I'll just quickly touch on a few things. In this Kriya, there's a couple of postures that actually specify the tip of the nose drishti. If I don't cue a drishti, as always, it's yogi's choice, but there's a few postures where I will be cueing the tip of the nose drishti, where you just close off your eyes, roll them inwards and down towards the tip of the nose. And this helps to stimulate new neural pathways and stimulates different areas of the brain and different glands than the third eye drishti does. But as always, at the end of each posture, we do the third eye drishti. For breath, all breathing will be in and out through the nose for this Kriya, just some really nice, strong inhales and exhales. Like there's no diaphragmatic pumping. We do have some navel activation. So if you are sensitive to cramping and you're menstruating, or if you're in your first trimester of pregnancy, please skip that. And we'll go ahead and tune in. So find a nice, long, straight spine. Closing off the eyes, prayer palms come to heart center, and we begin to rub the palms, building energy, creating friction, creating heat, waking up all of the nadis, all the energy channels in the body. Really nice inhales and exhales through the nose. Finding stillness in the palms, press the thumbs into the chest, applying pressure between the palms so it's straight line from elbow to elbow. We inhale together, hold at the top. Engage the root lock, roll the eyes in and up, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Open mouth, exhale. Two more just like that. Inhale to the top. Hold, engage your locks. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale. Inhale to the top. Hold, engage the locks. Exhale. We'll inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale to the top and hold. Pull the energy up from the base of the spine. Press the palms as you roll the eyes in and up. Open mouth, exhale. Palms return to the lap. Allowing your body to absorb the vibrations for a couple of moments here. If you were sitting up on any props, remove them out from under you. And we'll begin with a warm-up, Sufi circles. Hands grip the knees. We inhale forward over to the left. Exhale, rounding back to the right. You know what to do here. Allow the music to improve your energy, increase your energy. Allowing the breath to stimulate the spine. Finding movement in the shoulders and the neck as well. Nice energetic way to start the morning. We'll switch direction, inhaling forward to the right, exhaling, rounding back to the left. Morning to the spine, the body, the breath, the subtle bodies. Finding center, finding stillness. Inhale to the top and hold. Engage the root lock, roll the eyes in and up. Exhale, turn the palms face up in the lap. And just resting for a couple of moments here. Hands come to grip the shoulders, fingertips towards the front of the shoulders with thumbs at the back. Arms stay parallel to the ground the entire time. The entire upper body moves as a unit. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale to the right. Find your own rhythm, find your own pace. We'll be here a little bit longer than usual. So really engage your navel while you twist so that you're supporting your spine, supporting your lower back, and also building heat in the body. Really powerful breath in and out through the nose, allowing that breath to move the energy through with the movement. We're activating the spine, waking up the Sushumna, stimulating the energy in the spine, and the breath is what's going to help move it up, move it through, circulate it through the body. Almost like Bastrika style breath, if you're familiar, where you're really powerful in and out through the nose. It's okay if snot flies. Thirty more seconds here. So good. Keep it moving. Find center, find stillness. Deep inhale, hold at the top. Engage the root lock, roll the eyes in and up. Exhale, palms face up in the lap or come to the ground if you're feeling a lot of sensation. Relaxing here, relax the entire body, relax the flow of breath. Settle in. Our next posture, we'll be extending our legs out long in front. I'll do a quick demo before having you move into the posture. We're going to hold on the inhale and come into a boat pose with the palms face down and the arms stay parallel to the ground. You inhale, hold as long as you can in this position. And then when you're ready to exhale, you release and fold forward over the legs. This posture is cute where you're actually able to grasp the big toes with the peace fingers and thumb, and you grip press onto the big toenail with the thumb and hold, really grasp firmly with the fingers as you fold over the legs. We're going to be holding the forward fold for a couple of minutes with really good deep inhales and exhales through the nose. So find an edge that's sustainable for you. If the toes aren't accessible, simply bring the hands anywhere onto the legs that is accessible for your body. At the end of holding the forward fold, We're just going to quickly come into the boat pose, hold, and release 3 times in a row. So I will re-cue that again when we get there. But for now, have your legs extended out in front of you. Bring your palms parallel to the ground. Take a deep inhale, hold at the top, and come into your boat pose. Keeping the arms parallel to the ground, holding as long as you can, and releasing into your forward fold when you're ready. This posture helps to balance the north and the south polarities in the body. It stimulates the liver, which helps to detox the body and increase courage, helping to release fear. While you're settling into your forward fold, have a connection with your higher self. We're activating lower chakras. Whatever messages or intentions can be generated while you're here, take advantage. Let them soak in, let them integrate into the body. All together, we inhale to an upright spine. And your exhale, arms out at shoulder height, palms face down. Inhale, hold at the top, and come into boat. Exhale, release the legs, come upright, stay upright. Inhale, hold at the top. Boat pose. Exhale, legs come down, spines upright. Last one, inhale and hold at the top. Boat pose. Exhale, legs come down, spines upright. Can we come into easy pose? Palms face up on the lap. Relaxing the body, relaxing the breath. For our next posture, we will switch into seated on our shins or rock pose. If you'd like to bring something between the ankles to relieve some of that flexion, you're welcome to. Palms will be face down on the thighs, and we'll pull the chest through and whisper, actually audibly whisper the word Sat, S-A-T. And on the rounding back, you whisper Nam. So you're actually whispering out loud, Sat, Nam, with a nice gentle whisper. So it'll almost sound like the hiss of a snake. We're really conjuring, we all know Kundalini is snake energy. It's represented by the snake. So as we're whispering Sat, Nam, really tap into that snake energy. This is more focused on the heart center. So we are moving the entire spine with the flexions, but really pull the shoulders back, opening the heart center on Sat, and really rounding more through the upper back on Nam. So it's not necessarily that you're doing a full round back. So a lot of focus on the upper body here while you're whispering Sat Nam. So go ahead, close off the eyes. There's no assigned drishti for this posture. Palms face down on the lap, and we'll begin. Whisper Sat forward, Nam back. By coordinating this movement with this mantra, the vibration, we are accessing the heart center, accessing compassion, which also increases our ability to surrender, to invite in and surrender to infinite wisdom. Allow yourself to find a pace, find a rhythm, drop out of the thinking mind and into the posture. By actively engaging the muscles around the heart center, the shoulders, the navel, you can really build some good heat here. Last 30 seconds. If you want to pick up your pace at all, you can. Find center, find stillness. Inhale to the top. Exhale. 3 more just like that. Inhale to the top. Exhale. Inhale full. Exhale empty. Inhale full. Hold at the top, engage your root lock, roll the eyes in and up. Exhale, turn the palms face up in the lap. and relax. For our next posture, we'll be coming back into easy pose, removing any props out from under you. So in this one, we're quite literally pressing the palms of the hands together as hard as we can. So we have the hands in prayer mudra, crossing one thumb over the other. If you're calling in more feminine energy, cross the left thumb over the right, and for more masculine energy, cross the right thumb over the left. But really have the thumbs pressed and locked in place. You're pressing the palms together as hard as you can with the option to actually bring the thumbs up against the heart center. If you have any wrist issues or hand issues, you can bring the fists together, like give yourself a nice solid fist bump and just press them as hard as you can. You're really like cracking open the heart center. You want to feel heat building across the chest with this one. I might switch into the fists if it starts irritating my wrist, but come to whatever mudra fits your body. And let's see, you will be concentrating on the tip of the nose for this one. So closing off the eyes, rolling the eyes down and in towards the tip of the nose. And we'll begin the count now, pressing the palms together. We'll be here for a couple of minutes. So again, you really want to press as hard as you can while doing something that's sustainable for the next couple of minutes. You'll know you're doing it right when you feel an activation across your chest and even in your armpit area. When you're pressing firmly enough, you'll feel that, and that is the goal. So if you continue to press, you might even feel some shaking. Again, you're feeling that heat building. And if you are pressing your thumbs into the chest, really press. It's like you're putting the entire weight of your upper body into this heart center. Again, this is activating compassion, activating our ability to surrender. If you think about the walls we put up around our hearts, we have to really put some force into breaking those things down. It takes work, it takes dedication. So this is our opportunity to apply that physical force to the area while moving it through with the breath. Whatever's coming up, you might even have some memories coming up while we activate the center. You might have some emotion coming up, and let it be there. Don't resist, don't detach, let it be there and just breathe it through. Remind the eyes down towards the tip of the nose if they've forgotten. Got less than a minute, so really give it your all. Pressing, pressing, pressing. Inhale, hold your breath all the way at the top. Engage your root lock, move your drishti up to the third eye center. Exhale, release the hands, release your locks. Feeling that opening, that expansion in the chest. Deeply relaxing the body. For our next posture, hands come face down on the knees, and we're simply moving the waist from side to side. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Eyes are closed, drishti is yogi's choice. We're really massaging the organs, the liver with this one, so find an energetic movement. You really want to have some heat building in your waist. We'll be here for a couple of minutes again. Anything else? Don't bring too much momentum into the shoulders. You're trying to isolate that movement really to the waist area so that you're really activating the organs. If you get going with the shoulders too much, you kind of take the energy out of the waist. Your shoulders are going to go, but keep the movement isolated, almost like you're just swiveling your rib cage over your waist. So come into position, hands are face down on the knees, eyes are closed, drishti is yogi's choice, and we'll begin. Inhale left, exhale right. Powerful breath through the nose as always. Find a nice rhythm here. If you start to get any side cramps, just slow it down and breathe deeper. Activating our solar plexus, our center of willpower. Whatever's coming up for you now, tapping into that willpower, determination, devotion. Giving this posture your all, giving this moment your all. Last 20 seconds. Inhale, find center, hold the breath at the top. Engage your root lock, roll the eyes in and up, hold as long as you can, and only when you're ready, release, turn the palms face up, option to touch the ground if you're feeling a lot of sensation. Once your body's relaxed, allowing it to absorb the effects of this posture, any vibration, any sensation. It's relaxing and integrating. Our next posture, hands will come onto the knees, ankles, or shins. We'll be doing spinal flexions again, but this time we're focusing on the lower section of the spine. So when you come forward, you're really pressing your chest forward and flipping the tailbone out. So you're getting a really strong arch in the spine. And when you flex backwards, it's more like you're tucking the tailbone. Again, you're not rounding fully back on the backwards. So it's really this, you're moving the whole spine, but you're feeling most of the energy coming from the lower spine. So rocking the pelvis when you come forward and tucking the tailbone on the way back. We're focusing on the lower chakras here. The head and the neck stay isolated, trying to keep the chin parallel to the ground. So not a lot of head nodding. So chin stays parallel, pulling the chest forward, flipping the tailbone out, and then coming back in on the exhale. Eyes are closed, Drishti's yogi's choice. So come into the position with the hands and we will begin. Inhaling, pulling the chest forward, exhaling, tucking the tail back. We're here for a couple of minutes. This posture is cued to find a rapid flexion. As we're working the lower chakras, activating the lower energetic centers, we're working on the creative force, stimulating creative energy. You can work your way up to a more rapid pace if you'd like to start out slow and get the body familiar with the movement, get the breath acquainted with the movement, and then eventually building your way up to as rapid as is sustainable in the body.
You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Committing to whatever drishti you've chosen.
I'm gonna let you in on a little
Breathing like you mean it.
every day, once a day. Give yourself a present.
Bring activation into the navel. See how that affects the sensation in the body. You're building heat. Breathe it out, breathe it through.
2 cups of good, hot, black coffee. Like this. A present. Like Christmas. Oh, man, that is the spot.
Last 30 seconds, increasing your pace.
Black coffee.
Last 10, so good. Inhale, neutral spine, hold the breath at the top. Engage the root lock, roll the eyes in and up. Exhale, palms face up on the lap or the ground. Allow the breath to return to a natural rhythm. Relax the body, relax the jaw, relax the scalp, the face. Final posture, we will stay in easy pose. It is combined with our chanting for class. So I will come up on a prop. You're welcome to as well for these last couple of minutes. We will go straight into Shavasana from here. We're in easy pose, hands are in Gyan Mudra with pointer finger and thumb tips coming to touch, palms face up on the knees, nice long straight spine. Our drishti will be eyes closed and gaze rolled in towards the tip of the nose again. When we turn our heads to the left, we say out loud, Sat Nam. I'm not going to mirror you on this one, so know that Sat Nam is to the left. And when we turn the head to the right, we chant Wahe Guru. So when we're turning and chanting to the left, we are inviting in truth. And to the right, on Wahe Guru, we're inviting in wisdom. Truth and wisdom. What more could we need for self-reliance? I will be chanting. You are welcome to follow along at my pace. We're here for a couple of minutes as usual. If you'd like to find your own pace, you can block me out. You're welcome to. Let's start with a cleansing breath, making sure you're in the seat. Have your hands in the mudra. We'll inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Eyes towards the tip of the nose, and we'll begin. Sat Nam Wahe Guru. 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 Sat Nam Waheguru, 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 Sat Nam Waheguru. Inhale, face forward, hold the breath at the top. Engage the root lock, roll the eyes in and up now. Holding as long as you'd like. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, exhaling and transition into Shavasana. Take your time. Once you get there, fully relaxing the body. A full body scan from head to toe, consciously releasing any areas of tension and rest. I'll bring you back when it's time. Begin to bring awareness back to your breath. Starting there, just welcoming your attention back to the space, to the here and now. Only when you're ready, allowing the breath to welcome in any organic movement. Gently, lovingly waking the body up for the second time today. You get to do it however you want. Allowing your smaller movements to turn into bigger movements as you re-inhabit your body. Maybe bringing in a full body stretch. And eventually making your way up into a seat when the time's right for you. When you find your way there, bring prayer palms to heart center, eyes are closed. Take a moment to conjure an energy of inner peace, gratitude. There's something in your day, in your week that's on your mind. Just wrap it up in really good, peaceful energy, surrender, trust in yourself, in your higher power. Applying more pressure between the palms, bring the elbows out in a straight line. Rub the palms together, reawakening the energy channels for the day. Finding stillness once again, press the thumbs into the heart center. We inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And we'll inhale to close out class. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sun. Thank you all so much for joining. I'm so excited to have shared this super powerful Kriya with you. Continue to invite in that energy of self-reliance throughout your day, throughout your week. As always, please share any insights with me, especially on this one. It's been so noticeable for me how it's carried me through my processes this week. So it's very exciting. I love you all. Thank you all. Sat Nam. Hold on. Stop this recording.